All right, what's good? Welcome back to another day of being unsuccessful. So this is day 2 of my continuous vlogging series because I'm actually going to stay on top of everything now since I actually don't have as much issue with editing. I think not editing these videos is a good direction to move. That way I can just upload every day, and then if I get better at editing, I might choose to start editing more of the videos if I have more time. But yeah, so anyway, yesterday I was just working on the game. I posted up at a cafe, got a lot of UI work done. I'm pretty proud of the UI. I feel like I whipped things up really fast. It only took like 4 hours maybe to get like a whole page done for the UI for my game. And I think it looks really clean. But I feel like one of the reasons that everything moved so smoothly was because the night before, and I feel like this is a really key finding, and I think everybody already knows this, but I didn't doom scroll the night before. I just kind of was in the zone, lying in my bed, thinking of what I should do for my game, and then the next morning I just woke up and executed it. And actually, something I read this morning, which I did doom scroll this morning, trying to do that less, but you live and you get better day by day, was some dude who used to work for Mark Zuckerberg, which, I don't care about your takes on Mark Zuckerberg. I don't really care about him too much either, but yeah, he runs a successful business. Obviously, everybody knows that. You can't deny that. One of his main advices that he gave this other dude who used to work for him was every day you should wake up, and during working hours, you should have at least one thing on your mind, and that's how can I make the largest impact in the time frame that I have to work today. And I actually think that that's a very important point. And I don't think you can actually just clock in and start working on, what's the most important thing I can work on today. I think you have to do some prior planning, kind of like how I said the night before I wasn't doom scrolling, and that I think set up my next day at a massive advantaged position. So yeah, if there's anything to take away from this, it's not to doom scroll, because it genuinely probably hurts your life a lot more than you think it does. Likewise, it's been hurting my life. I feel like I doom scroll most days. I don't think I'm alone on this one. I think this is like a generational agnostic issue. I think, at least you have Gen Z and millennials who are probably doom scrolling on Instagram, TikTok, whatever. I think more Gen Z are on TikTok. Doesn't really matter the platform. But you know what? We've actually seen this with our parents growing up, and I feel like more people are realizing this, or at least they've realized it over the past couple of years. They had their own version of doom scrolling, right? That was the news. And it would just feed you the same junk over and over again, and kind of all of the different news stations had their own twist on the junk, but they all fed you the same junk. So yeah, I think and that's something that your parents would watch right before they go to sleep. Some people even watch it in the morning to get a global understanding of the world. And to be honest with you, I feel like the news is not super important. I understand that there's a lot of global issues that we should work on solving, but you can't solve them if all you do all day is consume. So you have to have some action in your day. If you don't have any action, then you're not actually solving any issues. So it doesn't matter if you're the most educated person on the world's topics. If there's no execution, then you're basically just wasting away, right? Not to say that there's anything wrong with that. I literally just said that I do that too. There is something wrong with it. You shouldn't do it, but it's just hard to avoid, right? I think all of these companies know what's addictive, and I say I think, I'm pretty sure that they do know because that's how they're profitable. So yeah, anyway, taking things day by day. If there's one thing to take away for today, at least advice for me, and if anyone else is watching this for some reason, it's you got to stop doom scrolling, because that's the only way that you can actually make progress in life. All right, I'm going to cut things off here. I'll think about some stuff to talk about tomorrow. Maybe stuff will come up in my day and I'll just talk about it, the next day. But like I said, I'm going to try to record these every day. If these start popping off, I'll probably get an actual camera, an actual mic, and all that junk. So that'll be pretty dope. But I don't think these are going to pop off. But you know what? I'll be around. I'll be consistent. And yeah, if you're watching this, I hope you have a great day. Thanks for stopping by. Make sure you like and subscribe, or don't if you don't want to. I'm perfectly okay with that as well. But yeah, hope you guys have a great day. Peace out.